So, going back to John 1 and 11. He came into his own, who were the children of Israel, and his own received him not. So his own people, 2/3 of our people, not going to receive him to this day. But it's a condition. As many as received him, to them gave he power, this spiritual power, to become the sons of the Most High. How? Even to them that believed on by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua in his name. By Hashem Mashiach Yahushua in the name of the Lord and Savior. You see? You become the sons of the Most High as you follow the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High and have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. That's why you go to the last book of the Bible. Come on. The very last book of the Bible, Revelation 22. Go there with me. Follow the word of the Most High. Revelation 22. And 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. See? That's the last book of the Bible. Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. We read Psalms 148:14. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of a Mashiach Yahushua. So those that keep the commandments and have faith in a Mashiach Yahushua, you're dangerous. That's why I tell you in Revelation 22:17, look at that. I mean, Revelation, it's like your, 12 and 17. Revelation 12 and 17. And the dragon, who is the serpent, who is the devil, who is Satan, who is Esau, who is the beast, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, who is the children of Israel. You read Jeremiah 6 and 2. The Most High likened the daughter of Zion, who we are, the 12 tribes of Israel, as a comely, beautiful, and delicate woman. And went to make war with the remnant of her seed. The remnant. 1/3 of her seed. Of those that are the children of Israel, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of a Mashiach Yahushua. So, this is what we're looking at. From only having the law and the prophets. Even though we went to the New Testament, they only have the law and the prophets. Remember, there is no New Testament. When John was on the island of Patmos, 90 AD, 90 to 96 AD, he didn't know about what was going on. They exiled him. Most of all the apostles were crucified. They crucified him by 70 AD. They didn't make it to Africa. They didn't get a chance to run it out. They crucified him, killed him, till like they crucified on Mashiach Yahushua. And you just read how they will come after those that keep the commandments and the true testimony of Mashiach Yahushua. But it's okay. I always remember the lady with her 7 sons, a woman, that told her sons to die manfully. They were all tortured for not doing iniquity or eating abomination. Oh yeah. Each one watched each other die. And she watched as her sons were tortured. Then she went to the torture. That's a woman, men. So we gotta eat it. That's why I say, gird up your loins like a man. And regardless, live for this truth, man. Live for this truth. That's what it's all about. So we got examples, we have solutions, and they all here in this word. Basic instruction before leaving this earth. When we leave, going to the kingdom, or we come back with a Mashiach Yahushai, hopefully. Go back to Deuteronomy 31. This is a song the Most High told Moses to learn and put in the mouths of the Israelites. Verse 21. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seeds. See, you're supposed to teach this to the children. For I know their imagination, which they go about, even now. Therefore I have brought them into the land which I swear. So you know the way you think before you even think it in the future. That's what he's telling us. So he know we're going to think next week, next month, next year. Even before you imagine it in your mind. That's the part we serve, y'all. That's deep. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day and taught it to the children of Israel. Where this song coming from? For all you that say, I don't like no music, I ain't dealing with this, I ain't dealing with that. Where this song coming from? From the Most High. And he gave Joshua, the son of Nun, a charge, and said, Be strong and of good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swear unto them, and I will be with thee. And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Most High, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Most High, your power, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion, and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against the Most High, and how much more after my death? He already told them what they're going to do once he died. So he's admonishing them. See, I know your rebellion. How you against the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments. After I die, you're going to be more rebellious. Remember, that's why he got in trouble behind rebellious Israelites. He said, Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers. The elders are those that are 51 years old and over. That's an elder. Better read Numbers, the 4th chapter. All you brothers that's under 51 years old calling yourself elder, allowing people to call you elders, you breaking the law. The law says you got to be 51 and over to be an elder. A lot of people that are old, they don't respect you as no elder. You only 30-something years old. Get out of here. In your 40s, the early 40s and so forth. Some of you ain't old as my son. Call yourself elders. Come on now. The law says 30 to 50 dealing with the ministry. So 51 and over, you become an elder. Listen, verse 28. Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. The Most High in the 4th dimension, and those that are on earth, they hear what he's getting ready to say. For I know that after my death, you will utterly corrupt yourselves and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days. Here we go. Because ye will do evil in the sight of the Most High, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. See people, you take too lightly the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Most High. Most High is a man of war. You got to look at Job. Job was an upright man that eschewed evil, righteous. Most High had Satan, now you consider my servant Job. So we could consider your name, put your name there in front of Job instead of Job. Oh, that couldn't happen because you too righteous. You more righteous than Job, right? That couldn't happen to you. Because you living in your little life of righteousness in your own mind. Well, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care about our righteousness. Say our righteousness is like filthy rags, man. Call us a minstrel cloth. Nasty minstrel cloth. Sottish children. Stupid and silly. Here you are, you just learning a little bit. Cats done learned, been in the truth for a few days, few months, whatever. Now you know everything. You better humble yourself before the Most High. Humble you. Micah told us, he that exalted himself shall be abased. He that humbled himself shall be exalted. He want a broken and contrite spirit before him. How you gonna cry to the Most High? You so prideful thinking that you all that. You can't cry to the Most High. You ain't one that's gonna make it. We ain't never came out of captivity. Show me where we came out of captivity and we ain't cried to the Most High. Show me. Show me where somebody went to the Most High prideful, thinking they all that because of whatever recognition they had. You see what we just did to kings? We put our feet on their necks and killed them. Micah telling you, he that exalts himself shall be abased. He that humbles himself shall be exalted. That's why it's not about the numbers, it's about quality. It's about somebody hearing this, reach one spirit, that's all. Because it's going to take one of a city, y'all. Two of a family. This ain't about no numbers. This is about quality. Those that the Most High honor. When we go, everybody, those that know him. Ain't talking about you know you an Israelite. Whole lot of Israelites know they're Israelites. 2/3 of people gonna be put to death. Those that know they Israel. Better know what the Most High. Better know him. His name is jealous. And when you put yourself in front of him, you think the wrath of the Most High gonna come upon you. You better hear what he's saying. I mean, you hear what he said about Moses? He speak to Moses mouth to mouth, face to face. Sent that angel right there to deal with him. He ain't speak to Moses no visions, no dreams. Look. Some of you don't recognize. You just think, oh, everybody the same. Everybody not the same. Some people better really humble themselves before it's too late. Cause y'all see, y'all like the arrogancy. Y'all like those that are conceited and those that uplift themselves because you're in a wicked world. The world that you in shows you that those that uplift themselves. You look at that's why they like celebrities and so forth, movie stars and all of that stuff. You like all of that. So when you come in the truth, you already programmed. You still of the world. You still of the world. You still got the same mind that you had as an Edomanized person. You still have that same mindset. So here you are doing what? The same thing that you've done in the world. You see, I mean, it's no different. You ain't changed. You still the same people. And you're doing the same things. That's why, look. This is a process, and some of you been in too long to not have changed and still doing the same thing. Don't see it. Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world. Romans 12:2. But be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of what? Of your mind. The way you think. Remember he said he's going to put these laws into our mind? Renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. James 4:4. It's very important, you know. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? For you to be a friend of the world and you still following the same way, you just an Israelite following the same way that people in the world do. Don't you know you at war? Enmity means you at war with the Most High. You gonna handle that? You can handle him, or you can handle the Most High, right? But you at war with the Most High. To be a friendship of this world, have friendship with this world. It says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. You become the enemy of the Most High. Ain't with this world. This world say you can do whatever you want to do, just as long as you get to wherever you want to get to. However, you got to get there, and doing whatever you need to do to get there. Whatever they say you got to do in this world, as long as you do it and get there, it's okay. It's acceptable. Not with the Most High. He gonna kill you for eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, oysters, catfish, everything that eat doo-doo that he say you're not supposed to eat. He gonna kill you for it, eating it. He gonna kill you for not loving your brother and your sister. And most certainly not loving him, because you don't know him. He say, hey, how you cover this in you and you ain't really looking at him. Ask somebody in the Bible that say they believe in God. That's what they always say. Hand the Bible, show me who you talking about in the Bible. See what happened. Then you start to know. I'm talking about from Israelites on down to people that call themselves going to church, Christians and so forth. See how long it lasts. See how long it lasts. It's amazing. The people, they think they all that, but they say, okay, well, break it down. Going to the Most High. You'd be surprised how many people don't really know who they calling God, who they call the Most High, or whatever name they use for him. You'd be surprised. Try it. Just hand them the Bible and say, show me who you're talking about. Because most people, what they believe in, they get it from what? The Bible. Supposedly. So hand them the Bible. Tell me, give me something so I can know the Most High, who you talking about. Are you doing acts? Is he in the Bible? Is he who you talking about? Your God, he's in here. That's where you found him at. He right here. Okay, well, simply show me him. Because I don't see many people going into deep scriptures or lessons or taking a lot of time to know him. You heard what he said? From the least to the greatest, they all gonna know him. That's a certain people, a certain few, a certain many, a certain chosen, a certain remnant, a certain election, a certain elect, a certain sanctified, a certain glorified, a certain purified, that grape and that plant that hear his voice, the sheep that hear his voice, and so forth. The many, the all, which is a certain number, the few, don't sound like everybody. But y'all trying to involve everybody when he say, hey, you got 1/3. And who's to say they just not 1/3 is not someone that didn't have to come back here, or somebody that's going to be raised up with a Mashiach Yahushua, come back with a Mashiach Yahushua, that have the right spirit of humility and broken and contrite spirit. It wasn't prideful. So I most I say he hates you, you poor and you prideful. What the hell you got to be prideful about? You all uplifted, you ain't got nothing. If somebody don't give you something, you ain't got nothing. Yet still you got the nerve to be prideful. I'm watching you, I'm like, wow, man. I wish more would hear and adhere to what's going to work and what has worked and what's always going to work. That don't take away from your warrior, being a warrior. We warriors by nature. But you better know how to be humble before the Most High. I'll tell you that. David was, read them Psalms. Those are songs. David's crying out to the Most High. It's a mighty man. He could bend a bar of steel. Took a lamb out of the mouth of a lion. That's what we talking about. Strong warrior. But he still know how to be humble before the Most High. And love his people. But you see how Moses telling the Levites, these are the ones supposed to administrate the law, that they're rebellious, and he know that they're going to be wicked after he's gone. Deuteronomy 31:28. Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death you will utterly corrupt yourselves and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days. Here we are in the last days too. Because ye will do evil in the sight of the Most High, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the words of this song, until they were ended. Can you imagine that? You singing you singing these words. The Israelites said, what did Moses tell Moses? In verse 19, now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Teach it to the children of Israel. Once you write this song for you, I'm going to give you. Put it in their mouths. Put it in their mouths. That this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. A song from the Most High, telling them what they're going to do. And we know they did it because we just read it. Daniel's 9:11. Deuteronomy 32:1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of the Most High. Ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment, a power of truth, and without iniquity. Just and right is he, no matter what he does. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. Do ye thus requite the Most High, O foolish people, and unwise? Is not he thy father that hath brought thee? Hath he not made thee and established thee? Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. That's what he said. Remember he said us in Psalms 70:85, was to teach the children. They could teach their children. So he said, ask your forefathers. And here we are asking our forefathers to do the word of the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Listen, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, he didn't integrate everybody. He divided the nations their inheritance, meaning the lands that he gave all the nations. When he separated the sons of Adam, he didn't integrate them. See, he separated all the people. Because we all come from Adam. We either come from Shem, Ham, or Japheth. So all the nations come from Adam. Because Noah was a descendant of Adam. And his sons, the descendants of Adam. So it says, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. I mean, he set the boundaries of these other nations' lands according to the children of Israel as he gave us our land. For the Most High's portion is his people. Who's his people? Jacob, who's the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste, howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So the Most High alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him, no strange idol with him. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the fields. And he made him to suck honey out of the rock, and oil out of the flinty rock, butter of kine, and milk of sheep, with fat of lambs, and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with the fat of kidneys of wheat. And thou didst drink the pure blood of the grape. Living, like he said, we're gonna live lives that would be fat. But Jezreel, another name for we the children of Israel, but Jezreel waxed fat. You know, we always got nicknames. He called it Jezreel, waxed fat, and kicking it. You know, we say kicking it. Hey, there it is. We waxed fat. It was kicking it, and kicking it. Thou art waxed fat, waxing fat, living large. In other words, thou art grown thick because we have all the food that we want to eat, living large, had all the money and prosperity that you can think of and can't think of. Then he forsook the Most High, which made him. See, he said he was living large. Then we forsook the Most High that made us, his chosen people, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. Lightly esteemed the Mashiach Yahushua, y'all. And the Most High. Because the Mashiach Yahushua is the rock of our salvation. But he can't be the rock of our salvation without the Most High having the power of the Most High. That's why you look at 1 Corinthians 10. It tells you who that rock is. Verse 10 and 1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant or not knowing how that all our fathers, our forefathers, were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea. So that cloud that we were under was the Mashiach Yahushua leading us through the wilderness. Cloud by day was his chariot, and the fiery chariot by night, guiding us through the wilderness. We were under his guidance, which was all from the Most High. But remember, Mashiach Yahushua was a spirit or an angel. You see, go to Exodus 13 and 21. And the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud. Now I'm not saying Lord, because that's dealing with Baal. You look it up. Got to keep looking at them definitions. You go down, they put this in here, so you be calling them their God. So I'm going to say the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them, talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, the way. And by night in a pillar of fire, as I told you, to give them light, to go by day and night. And he took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. So now understand this. Remember it said, no man has ever seen the Most High. So this is a Mashiach Yahushua. That's when then you look at Psalms 104 and 3. This cloud is what? It's like hip talk. That's why you got to know the hip talk of the Bible to understand what it's talking about. Psalms 104 and 3. He who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot. See? So these clouds represent a vehicle. We call them IFOs, identified flying objects. White men call them UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Remember, say, because The heathen are just made of the signs in heaven. You know, we're not supposed to be just made of. That's why we sung the song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, not the Nile. I looked over to Jordan, what did I see? A band of angels coming for me. See, we knew this as the children of Israel. So going back to 1 Corinthians 10, there's many scriptures that I could go into, but that's enough to let you know that it was a cloud or a vehicle or a chariot, what they call flying saucers or whatever, whatever you want to call them. We call them identified flying objects, the angels, in the clouds, or the chariot, or the vehicle, or the Most High, in the angel. Verse 1 of 1 Corinthians 10th chapter. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant or not knowing that how that all our fathers were under the cloud that led us in the wilderness, and all passed through the sea, through the Red Sea. And the Most High closed the Red Sea on Pharaoh and his army and killed them in the Red Sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was a Mashiach Yahushua. See? But you got to be spiritual to see this. Saying that was a Mashiach Yahushua. So going back to Deuteronomy 32. And it tells you in verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, strange idols. With abominations provoked him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to the Most High. Remember we read that in Psalms 106, 35 down. Sacrificing the devils, not to the Most High, to gods or idols whom they knew not, to new gods, to new idols that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten the Most High that formed thee. See? And that's how it is today with those that believe in a religion or believe in the fact that they're not under the Most High's rules and regulations, laws, statutes, commandments. You don't want to take the time to learn them. So you're going to keep some of us, where you put it at? In a book. Listen, verse 19. And when the Most High saw it, he abhorred them. He hated us. Disliked us for not keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. Because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. You know, they sacrificed their sons and daughters, like you said, innocent blood, to the gods of the Canaanites and so forth, the people that he told us to get rid of, to kill, and break down everything that they believed in. But no, Israel want to follow their way. It's a snare to us. That's why we where we at today. Not knowing, following everything under the sun, going against each other, hating on each other. Verse 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them. Here we go again. I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. See? Faith, very important. Children where there is no faith. So every situation, you're going to come up with your own explanation of something that contrary to having faith in the Most High, and you think you're going to be saved. So you got to change, people. You got to become a new man. You got to become a new woman. You got to be born again with the Spirit of the Most High and have faith in the Most High. That's what my Shaka told us. Y'all better understand. Your words have power. That's why I did a lesson on. I got to continue that lesson on your words and what you say. How powerful it is. Some of you speak damnation to yourself because you're so negative about just everything. You don't even realize it. That's why you got to be pointed out to you. Man, well do I know that. This is what the Mashak told us, man, in Mark 11:22. And Mashak answering said unto them, have faith in the Most High. You gotta have faith in the Most High. You can't have no faith in the Most High coming up with all this negative against whatever you think is going to happen or whatever. For yourself first and foremost, and for anyone else. Have faith in the Most High. That's what he said. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, a problem that swarms having or you having, be thou removed, get away from me, and be thou cast into the sea. Tell a mountain to be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart or in your mind, because the heart is the mind. When you read, go back a few verses over here, Mark 7:21. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed what? Evil thoughts. See? So where do thoughts come from? Your mind. So that's what the heart represents, your mind. So going back to Mark 11:23, for verily I say unto you, he's speaking to us, that whatsoever thou shalt say, whatever you say will come out of your mouth. Unto this mountain be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shalt not doubt in thine heart, in your mind. You can't doubt in your mind, but shall believe that those things which ye said, those things you say, shall come to pass. He shall have whatsoever he said. So you got to watch what come out of your mouth, because you're going to have whatever you say. If it's positive, you're going to have positive. If it's negative, you can look for negative. Therefore I say to you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. So you praying on something and you're going to be negative against something? I'm praying for you, but yet still you come negative against what you praying for? Make that make sense. You ask the Most High for something, you desire something, and then no sooner you finish praying, then you go negative against what you praying for? That's contrary to what he's telling us. This don't work. Solutions are right here. You pray for it, you believe it. Listen what he say next. And when ye stand praying, forgive if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. A lot of you have a lot of trespasses because you don't understand spiritually how you're supposed to operate once the book is closed. This is what works. It works. All you gotta do is call the Most High on it. He's not a man he should lie. Hey, he ain't repent for what he said. We gotta continue to repent. But what he's saying here works. You got a problem with somebody, you can't stand there praying. You sit up there with against all these people, got all these problems with everybody. And you know, because you think it, you speak it, and you act upon it. You don't like people. You don't like your people. Very, very important what you say. Verse 26, but if you do not forgive, you don't forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive you your trespasses. See? That's deep. Some people did things that you be like, man, I ain't never forgiven them for that, but you gotta let it go. You can avoid, you got a right to avoid them. You ain't got to deal with everybody now. But you can't sit around and have no problem with everybody, have out in your spirit against them. I mean, you have to be amongst them. You ain't got to be amongst them. But you know, they ain't right. You recognize something ain't right. You know that. You say you got to forgive them, though. You can't sit there and think you're going to get blessed, and you sitting there with this problem with someone, and you ain't taking care of it. Just let it go. Listen, Romans 16, just for some guidance in that. Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So if somebody causes offenses and divisions, they cause offenses and divisions contrary to the doctrine which you have learned. I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm looking to be corrected in what I'm saying and what I'm bringing forth. Where's it at? So if it's not, then you got to listen and pay heed and take heed. You have a right to avoid them. Why? For they that are such serve not our power of Mashiach Yahushua, but their own belly. They're serving their own exaltation, starting with themselves, doing a self-examination of themselves. They all exalted. They all conceited. They all prideful and big-headed. And a lot of you don't even recognize it because you are in a world, you love the world. You are enemy of the Most High. You are at war with the Most High because you are a friend of the world. So how the world have you thinking that's how you look at everybody, even as a Hebrew Israelite. They ain't changed. You just so used to everything you see in the world, you looking at them, you gravitate to them because it's just like the world. When you at war with the Most High, you're the enemy of the Most High, and they are too. Because they are operating just like you would operate. If you close the Bible up and you go back in the world, you still that same way. Exaltation. That's why they call them what? Movie stars. They call them what? Celebrities. Because they're what? They're set up as what? Idols. We are Mashiachim. We belong to Mashiach, not no man. Ain't no man gonna save us. I ain't gonna save you. I ain't gonna never put myself there where you're looking at the salvation gonna come through me. Salvation coming through a Mashiach Yahushua, to the glory of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, coming from the Most High. First and foremost, understand this. So I say, you don't know the Most High, but you know you're an Israelite. You know that person, that person, that person, that person. All Israelites, you don't know the Most High. Handle the Bible, say, show me the Most High. Now we talking. Because he say they all are going to know him, from the least to the greatest. They say all you're going to know that you're an Israelite. He say all are going to know him from the least to the greatest. You better understand what he's saying. Because in the end, he going to be all in all. He ain't going to be no Mother Nature. He ain't going to be no La Ninja. He ain't going to be no El Nino. He going to be the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is my name forever, and a memorial to all generations. Hallelujah, to his holy name. Better understand, people. Once he set this world of righteousness in a Mashiach Yahushua hand for 1,000 years, then a Mashiach Yahushua gonna be subject to him, and the Most High gonna be all in all for eternity. It's all about him in the first place. But see, we want to eat up the tree of good and evil. Or you want to see the evil side of me, the Most High say, huh? Oh yeah. Because remember, he's good. He's the only one that's good. Mashiach Yahushua said. Say, you don't want to know the evil, but no, we want to know about the evil. When he made us good, he made us just like him. In the image of the Most High, yeah, he's good. His law is good. What he gave us was good from the beginning. The Adamites had it. We had it. And our state gonna be better if we sacrifice our bodies and change, become a new creature, be born again with the power of the Most High, through understanding him, through his word, the little bit that he's allowed us to know of him. That's why this is very important, people, that understand what he's saying. Say, for they that are such serve not our power of Mashiach Yahushua, but their own belly. And by good words and fair speeches, I mean they teach good very well and speak very eloquent and so forth, deceive the hearts of the simple. So you look at it and say, are you the simple? Because men speaking very well, they deceive the hearts of the simple. A lot of people, a bunch of simple, what do you call it, simple Simons? Simple people, man. That's why you got to know what you got to know when it's time to know what you need to know before it's too late. Before it's too late, people. Because time is at hand. It's at hand. Looking us right in the face every day. Deuteronomy 32, verse 3. Because I will publish the name of the Most High, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, a power of truth, and without iniquity. Just and right is he. So now, jump up to verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods or idols, and with abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to the Most High, to gods or idols whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, like these religions. Look at all the religions that we have now. That's not doing anything to stop all the wickedness that's in the world. What the preachers at that's out there on the forefront, dealing with telling our people, bringing out, gathering the children of Israel back to the Most High. They're not doing it. They're teaching our people they're Gentiles, and they are really the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Even Hollywood, showing their movies. But if you don't know the truth, what good is it when you hear them and they mocking you by showing you that you're the children of Israel, and you don't even see it? They've been doing it. But if you don't know the truth, then how is it that the laws of the Most High, how is it going to mean anything to you? They just be mocking us, putting it right in our face. Those Israelites won't see that they Israel. Put it out there. Then they laugh at us. They ain't laughing at me. They ain't laughing at some of us. Because we watch everything. We the watchers. And we see everything. And what we don't see, the angels see. And reveal it to us. And these newly gods that came up, newly idols, it says, whom your fathers feared not. They know nothing about no. You mean to tell me Moses knew about the Baptist Church, Jehovah's Witness, Church of God in Christ, Catholic Church, Seventh-day Adventists, Holiness, non-denominations? He knew about all these different newly gods that came up, idols that came up, that have a covenant that represent what they believe in, and ain't no covenant according to what the Most High just told us the covenant was with the children of Israel. You see that up in there? No. That's newly gods that came up. Dealing with Semiramis and Nimrod. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful. Oh, it don't matter what color of Mashiach Yahushua look. You just say that rock that bled us was a Mashiach Yahushua. No, it don't matter how he looked. His color don't matter as long as his blood was red and his blood was shed for me. How many times I heard that? As long as his blood was shed for me, like you deserve for him to die for you, and you sitting there calling yourself a Gentile. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful. Unmindful. First and foremost, of the Most High. All you do is hand them the Bible, say, show me him. Think I'm lying, do it. You try it. Next time they say, people you get to it, say, hand them the Bible. Show me who you talking about. I ain't have nothing but time. And see how long you'll be seeing them going through the scriptures to show you of the Most High. To show you of a Mashiach Yahushua in truth and righteousness. Not something that these religions can program their minds to believe this. Well, the only way you get to understand is through the precepts. It says, of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten the Most High that formed thee. Forgot about the Most High. And when the Most High saw it, he abhorred them. He hated us. Because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. Most High love the little children. Mashiach Yahushua say, let some little children come to me. But there's the kingdom of heaven. That's how we got to be. Because a child is innocent. They're like a rubber band. Come right back. Go out there, come right back. That's why a child, you look at a child when they're young, go out there playing, get into a fight. I know he's getting into fights and all that. Be back, hey, we playing again. That's my boy. You see what I'm saying? Get grown, now you get people holding grudges for years and years and years. Come on, how you gonna hold a grudge for 10 years, 20 years? Come on. And you think the Most High working with you for what we just read? Come on. That's not in the law. So you have ought against any, you gotta let it go. Because that's the law. He just quoting the law, y'all. Go to Leviticus 19th chapter. So you know that's all he had was the law and the prophets to go by. Mashiach Yahushua and everybody that walked the earth and lived, and they were scribing their life or whatever they wrote through the Holy Spirit of the Most High, so we can have it today. Leviticus 19:1. The Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and said unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I, the Most High, your power, am holy. Verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, or your people, the children of Israel. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High power. See? Can't do that. That's what he was telling us. You have out against any, you got a problem with someone, you supposed to be sitting up there holding no grudge. How your prayers gonna be answered when you sit up there with evil in your heart against your brother? Look. Real quick. 1 John 4:20. 1 John 4:20. My page is 4 hours through. Hopefully this Bible will have it. 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom we have seen, how can he love the Most High, whom we have not seen? And this commandment have we from the Most High, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also. I did the best I could, because it was like, you can see it's falling, my Bible falling apart, use and so forth, but this one is it's worn, just put it like that. So let's go back to Deuteronomy 32. So if I made a mistake in what I was quoting, bear with me, because it's used, but I think I kind of I've been there so many times that I don't think I made too many mistakes, but if so, then I was paraphrasing.